I'm looking forward to reading you a story today. I was just sitting here wondering how you were all feeling. I'm feeling really happy today, but yesterday I was feeling worried. I took my dog Pippi for a walk, and on the way back she was licking her back paw and she was limping, and I was really worried that she'd hurt it. Today though, she's better. I think she must have stood on a thistle or a stinging nettle or something. So I'm really happy that she's better. We can feel lots of different ways, can't we? Lots of different emotions, that's what they're called. We can feel happy, sad, we can feel a bit lonely sometimes, we can feel disappointed, we can feel bored, we can feel angry sometimes when things don't go the way we think they're going to go. And this book is all about a little girl called Ruby, and Ruby is worried. The book's called Ruby's Worry by Tom Percival. I wonder what Ruby could have been worried about. Ruby loved being Ruby. She loved to swing up high. And she loved to explore wild, faraway places. Sometimes she even went all the way to the very bottom of the garden. Ruby was perfectly happy until one day she discovered a worry. It wasn't a very big worry. You see her worry there? In fact, it was so small at first, Ruby hardly noticed it. But then the worry started to grow. Each day it got a little bit bigger. It just wouldn't leave her alone. It was there at breakfast, staring at her over the cereal box, and it was still there at night when she cleaned her teeth. The funny thing was that no one else could see Ruby's worry, not even her teacher. So Ruby pretended that she couldn't see it either. Do you think that was the right thing to do, children? What do you think she should have done if she was worried about something? She tried to carry on as if everything was normal, but it just wasn't. The worry was always there, stopping her from doing the things that she loved. Ruby wondered if the worry would ever go away. What if it didn't? What if it stayed with her forever? Ruby didn't realise, but she was doing the worst thing you can ever do with a worry. She was worrying about it. So she's worrying about her worry. Now the worry was enormous. It could barely fit in the kitchen at tea time. Look how big her worry's become. It filled up half of the school bus. And it took up whole rows at the cinema. The worry became the only thing that Ruby could think about, and it seemed like she would never feel happy again. Children, what do you think she should do? What should she do to feel happy again? Then one day, something unexpected happened. Ruby noticed a boy sitting alone at the park. He looked how she felt, sad. And then she noticed something else. Can you see what it is, children? Something hovering next to him. Could it be a worry? It was. Ruby realised that she wasn't the only person with a worry after all. Other people had them too. Can you see these children have all got their own worries? She asked the boy what was on his mind, and as he told her, the strangest thing happened. His worry began to shrink. Then Ruby did the best thing that you can ever do if you have a worry. Do you know what it is, children? Yes, you're right. She talked about it. As the words tumbled out, Ruby's worry began to shrink until it was barely there at all. Soon both of their worries were gone. Look how happy they look again. Finally, Ruby felt herself again. Just by talking about it, they both feel better. Of course, that wasn't the last time that she ever had a worry. Everyone gets them from time to time. But now she knew how to get rid of them. They never hung around for long. Oh, I'm glad Ruby felt better at the end of that story. It's not nice if you feel worried. But children, you know what you have to do if you feel worried. You find someone that you can talk to about it. You could tell one of your grown-ups at home. You could talk to your friends or your teacher. And then you feel better again. We all feel lots of different emotions, and it's nice when we feel happy. I'm looking forward to seeing you all soon. Bye-bye.